I'm super happy to see you and welcome. It's finally Monday and I'm ready to get stampy. In fact, I got to get my stamping lips on. I hope you guys had a great week last week. I'm so sorry I couldn't get my live on, or I couldn't get my live rescheduled. Let's see. Ooh. I just couldn't get it fitted in. So I do apologize about that. Okay, I do this every time. This is so weird. I can't pull up my it's so hard to pull up my live, and I don't know why. Okay, March 10th. I think we got it. Oh goodness, that was a lot. All right. There we go. Whew. It's just so much easier to see your comments this way. I'm really excited because I have a bundle to give away. Pardon the super up close, but okay, now we got it. I've got a bundle to give away today. I am headed to On Stage this week in Raleigh, North Carolina, so I'm super excited about that. I get to see a bunch of my besties, of course, Barb and Kelly, as well as a whole bunch of my team members that I've never even met. So I'm really almost giddy about that. I can't wait for that part. And then we also have all kinds of fun things associated with the event, like we get to see the new catalog. So that's going to be super fun. If you are a demonstrator and you're coming to On Stage, I hope you will come up and say hi. Please do. I would love to meet you and get a picture with you. That is always so fun to meet people from all over the place. So make sure and if you see me, stop me, because I would love to meet you. And so today you can see the sun. First off, it's bright out. I'm going to finish my live today and the sun should still be shining. So that's pretty exciting. And we have just the most gorgeous day. We took the puppies for a walk at like 2 and it was like t-shirt weather. I had actually, this morning I had this cute little jackety thing, like sweat. It's like, it feels like a blanket. It feels like a hug, but it was too warm. I had to change to a lighter weight thing. And I am really sad because it is like t-shirt weather. And let's just say I'm not prepared for t-shirt weather, which I'm not happy about. So anyway, but it also is going to be St. Patrick's Day. I will be coming home on Monday, so I will miss next week's Monday Live because I will be flying home from On Stage. So I'm wearing my St. Patrick's Day headband in honor today. I'm not actually I'm not actually a super, like, I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I love to be festive. I have a whole collection of festive headbands, and so this is right up my alley. In fact, you can almost see them in the corner right over there. I have this like picture full of headbands for all the different occasions, and I love that. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, it is going to be a great, busy, and fun and exciting week. I cannot wait to have a chance to just connect with everybody at On Stage. I just love that part of being a demonstrator, meeting people and connecting with people. I've literally made friends from the airport on my way to Stampin' Up! Events, to the bathroom line at Stampin' Up! Events, and everything in between. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody and meeting new people. It's going to be so great. And let's see what else. Oh my gosh. Trish says she likes to eat corned beef and cabbage. That's pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. I have always wanted to be in Chicago when they dye the river. Do they still do that? That seems really not good for the environment, but festive. I would love to see that. I think that would be a lot of fun to witness because, I mean, I've seen the after effects of it before, which is pretty cool. It kind of stays a little bit green all year round. I don't know. I don't think the color of the river going through Chicago is normal. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask one of the gals on my team is from Chicago. I'll have to ask her, or maybe one of you guys know. Oh, Diane says it's 66. Diane, okay, it is 69 here in Iowa. It is not typical that it's warmer here than it is in places like Arizona. So I'm kind of excited about it. Let's see. Oh, Diana has a green beverage to celebrate. I don't think. Okay, so let me just back up for a second. I may have told you guys the story several years ago, but in probably 2019, we were in Minneapolis for Onstage in April. And that was when they were going to celebrate me for my $1 million sales achievement. So I had a ton of my team members there, which was super fun. And Barb and Kelly, and there was totally a blizzard, like a full-on blizzard in it was probably the beginning of April, but maybe it was even mid-April. I can't remember the dates, but it was a late blizzard to have a blizzard in the Midwest. And the blizzard did not stop us, however. So Barb, Kelly, and I went to this dive bar that I used to go to. In fact, we went there on my wedding day for a drink, but I've been there several times, and they make this drink called the Greenie. If there was a drink I could have on St. Patrick's Day, it would for sure be that. So a Greenie is vodka, like sweet and sour mix, probably Sprite or something, and lime jello powder mixed in. Like literally, that's what's in a Greenie. And it is bright green. It's like if you were to mix Shy Shamrock and Granny Apple Green. It's probably closer to Granny Apple Green, but it is this bright green color, but a little more blue than the yellow of Granny Apple Green. Anyway, it is so good and so dangerous. And so let's just say that Kelly, bless her heart, drove us, and Barb and I, we had fun. I have pictures. So it's at this dive bar called Tony Jaro's, if you're ever in Northeast Minneapolis. So good. Oh, what a good day that was. Then after that, we met up with some of my team members. I'll never forget this because so some of my team were at, what is it called? Hell's Kitchen? Is that a restaurant? They were there eating, and that's back in downtown Minneapolis. So we came back and we went in there, and then we got the idea that we needed more alcohol. Did not. And so we went into this liquor store in downtown Minneapolis, and Kelly was following me around, and I had a purse. I'm pretty sure it was a Stampin' Up! Purse. And it was a bigger purse. So like I had it over my shoulder, and then I'd turn and I'd almost like knock bottles off of displays, and Kelly kept taking my purse from me. Good times. What happens at Stampin' Up! Stays at Stampin' Up! Events, unless you tell them during your Monday Live. Anyway, I'm not sure that's what's going to happen when we get together this time. Probably not. But you never know. I'm ready for anything. So I will, of course, share all of the excitement and shenanigans that we experience throughout the event. So watch my Stampin' with the, or my Creativity Cave Facebook page for all the things. you know we're going to have a good time. I mean, hello. So anyway, wherever you are, I hope you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate. So I'm looking forward to it. I guess, is it on Monday? I don't even know when St. Patrick's Day is. I know that's like really hard to know the days. I know up until when I leave, and then I know I'm coming back. I just don't know when any of these things are. I guess there's a St. Patrick's Day parade while we're at on stage, but that's all I know. Okay, it is on Monday. Thank you. Yeah. So that's why we're celebrating early here at the Creativity Cave. Okay. All right. Well, we have a lot to get to, so I'm going to flip my camera around. I've got cards to show you. I've got, like I said, a drawing from our card challenge in February, and then I'm going to issue a new challenge to you this month. And then I also have some cards to share. There's all kinds of things. So we got to get moving on this, right? I'm going to flip my camera around and we're going to have a good time. Okay. So give me a second, because this is kind of still a process for me. All right. I got to slide this down. I know. I'm sorry this isn't like smooth and professional like some people are, but let's just be honest. I am not smooth and professional all the time. There we go. Okay, we're here. All right, and my desk isn't even that messy. I only have a few stamps that I'm not actually using, and we'll just push those out of the way. Okay, so first off, speaking of St. Patrick's Day, I have a St. Patrick's Day card to share with you, and I'm so excited about that. This is such a fun card. Look at how cute this is. This is from one of my team members who sends me a card for every holiday. And I know, Brenda, I'm probably terrible at sending cards to you, but this just makes my heart happy every time you send a card to me. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How cute is this card? So, I just love it. She used, one of our old, I can't remember. It's not an embossing folder. It was like a plate. Actually, we have a new one that just came out. Mine just came. That does kind of the same thing. It pierces, but it doesn't really cut. Like, it doesn't cut out anything. It just pierces like an embossing folder embosses, if that makes sense. Anyway, super cute card. Thank you so much, Brenda. You are just the best. You always make me feel so good, so I appreciate that. Okay, the next card, this is such a cutie patootie. It comes with a little calendar, which clearly I need to be using right now. But look at this, and this is one of those ones where it wiggles. This is so sweet. So this one came from Canada. So thank you so much for this super sweet card. I really appreciate it. And there's no date on it, but I feel like it took a long time to get here. But thank you for such a sweet card in the mail with a gift that keeps on giving. And actually, this is great because my tear-off calendar that I had been using is gone. So I'm excited to have a new one. This is a super sweet card that came from one of my dear customers who lives in Iowa, Joyce, and it is just so sweet. And oh my gosh, last week we had a little bit of a snowstorm, and we only got like a little bit of snow, and it was actually gone by the end of the day. But where Joyce lives on the complete other side of the state, they got a ton of snow. She posted some pictures and I was like, oh my goodness. So anyway, thank you for this fun card, Joyce. I appreciate it. Another Valentine's Day card that arrived. This one is from Patricia, all the way from Alaska. She is just the best. So thank you so much, Patricia. I love how you die cut the DSP with that heart. That is really fun. Then I got another card. This one is so sweet from Debbie. She was doing one of the layouts from our retreat in different papers and whatnot, and I thought this was super cute. So thank you anyway for the sweet card, and I love how you created this one, Debbie. That was very awesome. Another super cute card. This one is from Sue Ellen, who's on my team, and she sent me a thank you card for sending her a card. Oh my gosh, so sweet. But I love this. I still have this stamp too, by the way. I love that. Thank you. It's a good one. This one is another Valentine that came from Anne, who's just the best. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Anne. I appreciate it. And she has the cute little Happy Mail sticker on her card, which was super fun. This one, actually, I got this one a while ago. This one came from Chad, who works at the Stampin' Up! Home office. So he is so sweet. He sent me a cute card to congratulate me on earning our next Stampin' Up! Trip, which is to Alaska. I earned it back in December. So thank you to Chad for this fun card. That was really sweet to receive. I always like getting cards like that. I loved it. He said, I never get sick of sending these cards. So anyway, that was really fun. Chad is the best. Actually, I get to see him this week too. So he is a huge help to me. So that was really sweet. Okay, then this fun card is from Julie, and she also sent me a thank you card for sending her birthday card. And you are very welcome, Julie. Thank you so much for sending me a card back. That is just so kind of you. I love all of the cards that are exchanged in my Sunshine and Rainbows, Sending Sunshine and Rainbows group. That's really fun to see. Look at this cute card. This one came from Kathy. This came with her swaps that we did for the card kickoff. So that was super sweet. Or I'm sorry, the new product launch party. We had a swap as part of that event, and so Kathy was a part of it. So thank you, Kathy. Here's another super cute card. I love cards like this. This one, I think that was from Debbie too, wasn't it? Yes. I recognize the post-it from your last card, Debbie. Bless her heart. So Debbie is like a founding swap member. She always participates in our swap, so I love that. Another beautiful Valentine's Day card. And how fun is this? I love how this was made with those flowers. This is from a set. Oh, I can never think of the name of this one. It was, I think it's in the mini catalog. You guys, I never used to have trouble with any of this. I have a hard time remembering what is in what. But anyway, it's super cute. And this is from Chrissy, who is just the best. So thank you for this fun card, Chrissy. I appreciate it. And you did a beautiful job coloring those. And then this card, I can't stop thinking about. I love this card. This one is from Diana, who oh my gosh, she participated in the swap too. I love this card. Like I said, I can't stop thinking about it. I just love how she did it. She embossed some strips, she ripped the strips, layered them, and it's just primo. So thank you so much for that one. I really appreciated it. She sent those with her swap cards as well. So, always so grateful to get things in my mailbox that aren't bills, and I really appreciate all of you who sent cards in. So thank you so much for that. Also, I've got all these tickets for my drawing. I got my good old friend's mug. So I've got, let's see. I should have ripped these up and did this beforehand. But I've got Debbie Lindauer, Diana Marr, Kathy Rios, Linda Miller, Barbara Shepard, Marilyn Young. Jeez, I don't know my own strength. Natalie Jonathas, Cynthia Gavin. Let's see here. Mary Schneck, Debbie Pagan, Jean Maxwell, Debbie Norris, Margaret Burkett, Teresa Brown, Joyce Harding, Stacy Hagapan, Jill Pace, Courtney Austin Dorp, Mary Wardell, Shanna Loitz, Deb Glab, Elaine McCulley, Eileen Byrne, Joanne Harris, Amy Bryant, and Tina Swanson. So thank you all so much for joining us for, oh goodness, I almost dumped all of them out. That would have been kind of embarrassing. Thank you all for joining us for this month's card challenge. I think I got one ticket down. And Teresa Brown, you are our winner. Congratulations. I've got a bundle for you. I feel like you won not too long ago. So well done. This is our monthly card challenge, and the first card we make is going to be our March challenge. So hold tight for that. It's coming in just a few moments. Before I do that, I've got just a few quick announcements that I want to remind you of. So first, gotta get my ducks in a row here. First, I have the Thankful Garden online class. And this is a class that I'm just tickled pink about. It is featuring some of our new products. Actually, I pulled the bundle out. It's like an extra special. Whoa, seriously, it's an extra special bundle because it's got decorative masks. These are the wrong ones. I have an extra set here, but these are the decorative masks that go with the Thankful Garden bundle. And so you can stamp and color this in with blends. You can stamp and color this in with the decorative masks, or you can stamp and color it in with watercoloring. Oh my gosh, there's so many possibilities. You know, I want to watercolor this bad boy. So I'm so looking forward to this one. We have some amazing cards planned, including a cute little box that all your cards are going to fit in. And it is going to be such a cute class. I think it gives me like Mother's Day vibes. Like you could totally make these cards and put them in the cute little box we're going to make and then give it as a gift, whether it's Mother's Day or some other occasion. Oh, it's really going to be cool. So I hope you can join us for that. There is a link in the description of this video for the information on this class coming out at the end of this month. This is from our newest release of online exclusives, which just came out last week. We are going to be using another bundle on our cards today. We're going to be doing the textured notes today. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, I'm really, I haven't gotten this excited about class in a while. I mean, I always love our classes, but like this one was really good. By the way, the Be Mine class was super good. If you didn't get that, you should. I still have a couple packets left, and there's a link in the description of this video about that one as well. Paint with Dina. Oh my gosh, you guys, I posted the first lesson today and I loved it. It was a really, really fun lesson, and I hope you're going to love it too. There's more coming. Each month I do different lessons. You can join us for just $5 a month. It's such a great deal. We do all kinds of wonderful painting. Gosh, maybe we should make a card with the Thankful Garden this month. I feel like that would be a good idea. Anyway, I hope you'll consider joining us. Whether you have watercoloring experience or none at all whatsoever, it is always a good time. And I think you will really enjoy this class that happens each month. It's all housed on a website, so you can see all the information in there from previous months and access it really easily. It is just a lot of fun. So check that out if you haven't. I also have a stencil club where you can get a monthly stencil. And can I just show you this month's stencil? Because I really like it. This is it. And the projects for this, including a card, are so fun. Those will be going up before I leave. I might even get them up yet tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so much happening with watercolor. I still do have one spot left. I've had a couple inquiries, but nobody has signed up. So if you would like that one spot, snag it while you can. Our retreat is coming up quick in just under a month. I'm so excited. If you are registered, watch your email because I have some more information coming out before I head to on stage about the weekend and all those details. So you will have that information. I know somebody asked me about that earlier today. Who was that? Maybe Robin asked me. So yeah, watch for that. And then finally, our Sunshine and Creativity Delivered box this month is, can I just say, a passion project. So you need to register by the end of March, and it is going to be black and white with a pop of color. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. So I hope you can join us for that. Again, all the links are in the description of this video. And then finally, you will get a PDF and a card kit of today's projects if you shop in my online store. So this will be going from orders last week through next week. I'm going to say I will schedule the cutoff, but I want to say it'll probably be through Tuesday, I think it's 18th. I will be live next week, just not on Monday. So, yeah, watch for that information. Anyway, so make sure you get your order placed. If you spend $50, you will get the PDF and a card kit for the projects I'm going to make today. If you spend $75, you'll also get the embellishment, which is this brand new neutral matte dots. They're really fun and kind of versatile for things, which I love. I always love versatility. So anyway, and they go great with the stuff we're going to use today. And then this one's All-Star PDF also is something you can get for free with a $50 purchase. So you can get this free, featuring the mixed media Florals, which was online exclusive that came out in the last round a couple months ago. I love this stuff. I love my card, if I can just say, and surprise, it's watercolored. There are some beautiful, beautiful projects though. There's all kinds of techniques included, so I think you're going to really love this All-Star PDF. You can also purchase it for $15, and there should be a link in the description of this video as well. So anyway, it's going to be one I would not miss, if I'm just going to be honest with you. All right, we've chit-chatted enough. I want to do a little stamping with you today. Imagine that. All right, first off, I take this headband off because every time I move my head, it makes like pom-pom noise. So if you joined us live or late, I had this on. And by the way, notice it lights up. I mean, it doesn't light up a lot, but it does light up. So I think that's funny. All right, I took that off. It's going to be quieter in my head now. All right, so our projects today are going to be featuring the textured notes. And when I first saw this bundle, I really was like, I don't know, do I need dyes like this? And the resounding answer after playing with this bundle, just even a little bit, is a resounding yes. I really like them, and I'm gonna show you why with our projects today. So our first project, I often do fun folds for my card challenges, but sometimes I do like card layouts, and so that's what I'm gonna do for today's project. Sorry, I'm just looking for a piece of paper. This will work. I need a scrap paper so I can write out our dimensions for this. So this is the March 2025 stamping with the Creativity Cave card challenge. See what I did there? Because let's be honest, that's a mouthful. All right, we're going to start with a half of a sheet of cardstock. It doesn't matter which way you cut your cardstock in half. Then you're going to need a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of cardstock that's embossed. Okay, then you're going to need a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, a 3 by 4 inch piece of DSP, and then I like to call this a label or die type shape. Okay, you could use a punch too. By the way, I'm going to cut this off so my piece of paper looks presentable. But this was quick in a pinch. So submit your cards by 3/31. Okay. Now, you can get entered into a drawing when you submit your cards by 3/31, and you do that. I will post hopefully tomorrow, but I do have approximately 5 billion things to do before I leave very early on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll get this posted tomorrow on the Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. And then I always pin the challenge to the top of the page, and then you can join us from there. But I'm going to give you an example of this card right now, and then you can create your own version of it. So I'm going to start with a half a sheet of thick white cardstock. And this is going to be followed by an embossed panel of Summer Splash, which I mean, it's practically Coastal Cabana. Don't worry, we have got a piece of Coastal Cabana coming on this card, so it's all good. But I think this is so pretty. I embossed this with one of my very, very favorite folders, which is the Distressed Tiles. And I just think this folder is always a good idea. So let's go ahead and adhere that to our card. Now, because it's embossed, I find I have a little bit more success adhering or putting the adhesive on my card base versus on the embossed piece, because sometimes it kind of like rips the back of the cardstock, which is no big deal. It's just annoying. So anyway, there we go. Oh, looking good. Then, by the way, if you like, this is a good example of a black and white with a pop of color type card. It's a little bit light on the black and white, but heavy on the color. Anyway, I still love it. Okay, so I've got my 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch piece of cardstock here. I've got my piece of designer series paper. This paper is so cool. It is such pretty, pretty paper. It's all patterns of black and white, and it's part of the collection that coordinates with this textured notes. So if you look at it, this product collection, you can see there's the bundle with the dies that I'm going to use. There is actually an embossing folder, and I just realized I probably could have used that on this card, but oh well. I stand by my choice of embossing folder. It makes like corrugated paper, which is really cool. Then we've got the neutral matte dots, and there's some white ribbon, which we're going to use on one of our cards today as well. So it's a great bundle. But this black and white paper is so pretty. It's got like the coolest patterns. There's kind of like a leafy pattern on one side, and then just like a cool black and white pattern on the other, like this one, for instance. Look at how cool that is. It's a really neat pack of paper. And I don't love it just because it looks watercolored. I love it for all kinds of reasons, but that is for sure one. So anyway, let me pull out the other couple of designs. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Look at how fun that is. Oh my gosh. I want to go play with the concept artists who make these papers up, because I think we would have a really good time. And then, of course, this pattern, which I can't think if I showed you that or not. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so fun. All right. So we're going to take and adhere these two layers together, but I thought it might be kind of fun to take this black and white paper and kick it up a notch by ink blending on it. Okay, so, and I think we'll start with a clean sheet of scrap paper here. So I've got this paper. I'm going to use my Summer Splash ink pad because, I mean, obviously. And then I think I'm going to blend it out to a little bit of Coastal Cabana, which is going to be a little lighter. And then I'm going to use kind of a weird color with this. And, well, actually, what do you guys think? Should we do Azure Afternoon? Or, oh, maybe we got to do Azure. I think Balmy Blue is going to come up a little bit flat. I keep like changing my mind on this. Okay, now here's a good way to test this, by the way, in case you're like, well, I don't know what color I should use. Sorry, I got to take this dog hair off of my ink pad. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys how I watched my daughter's dog last week. Can I just tell you that was sweet? And I got to show you a picture because it's super cute. Let's see. Oh, I took the cutest picture of the three of them. Oh, here we go. There they are. That's Summer, that's Milo, and that's Izzy. Sorry. I know, sidebar. I just had to show you my dog. Okay. Or my daughter's dog, I should say. Anyway, so here's how you test color combinations to put together. Okay. So I'm going to start with Coastal Cabana because that is probably the lightest. And I'm just going to throw a little on here. Then I'm going to take some Summer Splash, throw a little on here like that. Those look very similar, and they are. And then our third color is kind of the like deal breaker. What's going to look amazing. And ooh, we could do that, or we could do Balmy Blue. But I feel like Balmy Blue is going to fall a little flat because I don't think it's got the same punch. But maybe it does. What do you guys think? It's a little softer if we did Balmy Blue. We could tone down the azure. But what do you guys think? Tell me, do you think we should do Balmy Blue or Azure Afternoon? Let me know in the comments. And Azure is A-Z-U-R-E, in case you're not sure. So we're going to ink blend these three colors. Okay. I've got 3 votes for Balmy, 1 vote for Azure. Oh, 2 votes for Azure. Balmy, Balmy, Balmy. Tone down Azure. Balmy. I feel like the Balmies are winning. Oh, but now the Azures are coming up. Oh boy. We gotta count. This is getting pretty competitive here. So Balmy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Azures are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think the Balmies have it. It was really tight. Usually you guys are not this one-sided. Okay, we're going to go with Balmy Blue. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it when you help me decide, because sometimes, do you ever get to the point where you just can't make any more decisions? I'm there. All right, so let's start. I think we're going to start with my Balmy. Okay. And we're just going to take it easy. Now, if you voted after I decided, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to take it easy, and I think I'm going to go kind of corner to corner, which is fun. All right, so this is Balmy Blue. And because it's a light color, I feel pretty confident going straight onto my designer series paper with this color. Now, by the way, I think this right here already is gorgeous. I could just stop right there and be happy. It's so pretty. But we're going to keep going. And we're going to continue adding colors because we got to tie it back into our card base here. So I'm going to take Coastal Cabana next. And I'm sort of starting with a roughly clean blending brush. I actually have recently been cleaning some of my blending brushes. Let's just say after a lot of use, some of them get kind of bogged down in color and just need a little refresh. And I can't even tell you how much color is held in these bristles. Like, the cleaning process is interesting. It takes a hot minute to get the color out. And by a hot minute, I mean like repeated rinsings. Okay, but this blends so nicely between the two colors. It looks amazing. And then we're going to switch over to our Summer Splash, which is just like, would it be wrong to say Coastal Cabana on crack? I don't know. It's just, it's a little bit happier, brighter, more vibrant color. I feel like it's a teeny bit bluer, whereas the Coastal Cabana is a little bit greener. I don't know if that's even an accurate representation of it, but it's very pretty and looks quite similar to our Coastal Cabana, but it is a little bit darker here. And there we go. Oh, it's just a real soft gradation. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera that well, just because it's, I don't know. But I'm going to put just a little bit more Balmy Blue. You know, we could even add Azure to the very corner. Should we do that? Then everybody's happy. I'm going to do that because why not? We can. It's my card. I can add it if I want to. But I do need to cool it. Just a little azure ended up on there. I like it. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to leave it like that because I don't want it to be one of those situations where I went one step too far, if you know what I mean. Have you ever been have you ever been in that situation where you just took it one step further than you should have? I know I have. Okay, so then when we put it on that white, you really can see, you know, the color. And look at how fun the backside of this paper is. Just such great paper. Oh, they really did a great job designing this one. All right, so I'm going to adhere it to my basic white panel. Like so. And then we're going to use my always a favorite black baker's twine. Oh, no, that's not, well, yes, we are. Sorry. I was going to say, no, that's not true, but yes, it is. But we're also going to use something else. We're going to put some ribbon on here. This is Summer Splash. So I'm going to take a length of this, just a short length, and tie a little knot. This is kind of a fun, different way to use ribbon than kind of typical. So I've got my little knot right here, and then I'm just going to put that in the corner like this. So let me cut that off quick. Like so. And then we'll put this across the corner with some glue dots. You don't see that very often. I love this. It's just something a little different than the usual way to use your ribbon. Okay, so just put some glue dots at the ends of your ribbon and then kind of tack them down in place. You could even put a glue dot under that knot if you were struggling with it a little bit. And then I think I'm going to do the same exact thing on the bottom opposing corner. So we'll just tie a knot. And the beauty of this is if you ever end up with like that little scrap of ribbon that's, you know, too short to do anything really meaningful with, this is the perfect thing you can do with it, is just tie this little knot and then add it to your card like so. Okay, or should we leave it off? Because that kind of covers up our pretty color pop here. Oh, 2 or 1. Now we can vote again. 2 or 1. Let me know. Should we do 2 or 1? It's not even as hard as the choice they give you at the eye doctor. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Okay, 1. Thank you. You guys were definitely more decisive about that. All right. Your suggestions have been heard. All right. Now, one more thing we're going to add to this. So okay. I was going to do something else. I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore because we already have ribbon. Oh, you know what we could do? We could make this fancy, fancy. I love the pop of the black. You know what I mean? Da-da-da. So what if on top of this knot, I tied a little bow with my baker's twine, my black baker's twine, because this stuff rocks. I use it quite a bit. Look at that fanciness. That's kind of fun. Okay, I'm here for it. All right, so we've got this. We're popping this layer up in case you weren't sure. Oh, and I just finished off a sheet of dimensionals. I might just finish off another. I love sticking dimensionals over my ribbon on something like this so that it doesn't like pop out at an inopportune time, you know, like like a wardrobe malfunction. Okay, we'll just put that on there like that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so there's our card. Now, I also die cut from the slightly lighter cousin some of this, this is the rectangle from our dies that coordinate with this stamp set. So this is in Coastal Cabana, which is like the cousin to Summer Splash, the maybe slightly more dull and not as exciting cousin. And then we're going to add a sentiment over the top. So for that, I need to trim this ever so slightly. We just need a strip that is about 7/8 inch wide. And my guess is this is an inch. So let me just cut this down real quick. And then that'll fit in there, right? Perfect. Now there is a smaller die that I could have die cut, but I wasn't sure what sentiment I wanted to use. So I'm holding out. And then this is going to be 2 3/8. So I didn't do the die cut piece. I just did the regular. Okay. Oh, and see how awesome that is? All right. Now, I think I'm going to go outside of this stamp set for my sentiment. And the only reason is because I'm using the other sentiments. And so I wanted to do something else. But what I really want is a birthday that fits here just the way I want it to, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Let's see here. I'm looking for a happy birthday that will fit the way I want it to fit. Why is that so hard? Ooh, I'm really struggling to find the one I want. Maybe, no, that's not going to fit either. Oh! I might have to go outside my birthday wish for this card. Why am I struggling so bad? Oh, maybe this will work. Happy birthday from the Charming Duck Pond. I think that'll fit in here. Yes, it will. Okay. And then, well, we could even take the inside of this, which is have a lovely day, and put it on the inside of our card. I'm here for that. So pardon me for just pulling out a rando stamp set, but I like it. Okay, so I'm going to take and stamp this. Sorry it took me so long to figure out the stamp set I wanted to use. Oh, Patricia said her order is delayed. There's nothing worse than that happening. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do Summer Splash, just making sure that's what I did in fact have there. And I'm going to stamp it on here. Okay, and then we'll add it to this. So cute. Sue says it's part of crafting. It kind of is, isn't it? And you know, it's funny, on my to-do list today, I had clean off stamping desk. And did that happen? Nope. It did not. So my stamping desk is not clean, which is a bummer. And that makes me a little bit sad. Okay, so that looks wonderful. Now we're going to take our neutral matte dots. I don't think this is my open package either, but that's all right because we'll just use it. Now, here's what's fun. We can take our Stampin' Blends and create coordinating ones. So I'm going to take and add an Azure Afternoon highlight. Okay, so I'm just going to color a couple of these with my Stampin' Blends. This just makes me so happy that you can even do this. I could for sure use the black ones as well, obviously, but we're going to use those on another card, and I wanted to show you how you can color these. Of course, there's vanilla, and if I were doing more of an earthy color, for instance, like a Old Olive or Cajun or Real Red or Cherry Cobbler, a real dark, older or earthier color, even Pretty Peacock, I would probably use the vanilla because it'll cover up the vanilla part. But since Azure is a brighter, happy color, literally in the brights, I'm just going to use my white ones for the coloring. Okay. And I typically use the dark of the two blends when I'm coloring onto an embellishment like this, but you can do whatever floats your boat. There's no real right or wrong to that one. Okay, I think I've given them a hot second to dry. They dry real quick, but oops, that one stuck to my hand, so we're just gonna go with it. And I think we'll just stick it right there. And then we'll take the smaller one and stick it right up there and call it awesome. And then of course on the inside of our card, I'm going to throw, ooh, you know what we need though is a little piece of that DSP. So let me quick lop off a hunk of that. And then this can go right here like this to make everything all matchy-matchy, because you know I love it when stuff matches. And I will also, we could have colored this too, by the way. That was kind of my bad. I should have done that, but the adhesive was already on. We were pretty much committed. But then I'm going to put my Have a Lovely Day right there. And I kind of like putting it in the corner too. That's always fun. Oh, so there you go. Okay, so this card layout is our challenge. It's a really easy one to create. So I hope I will get lots and lots of people joining us for the challenge this month. Again, I will post the graphic for this tomorrow and all the dimensions on my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group, so you can join us. All right, so card number 1 is done. Card number 2 is coming up. Now this card is one you could do in pretty much any color combination you wanted, or any color. Well, I should say I might not do, say, early espresso, but any other color would probably work. And maybe not pecan pie, but anything else, I swear. All right, so I'm gonna fold my card base. This is basic black. And then we'll put a piece of basic white on the inside. But we also are going to add some fun things. I've die cut 2 rectangles out of some Berry Burst cardstock, which are really is really a great color to contrast with the black. Then I've also die cut a black rectangle. Okay, and then I've also cut a piece of Designer Series paper, and this is one side and this is the other. I'm going to use this side, but you can certainly use whichever side you'd like, and we'll cover up that hole that we left in the center of this panel. And then this is going to go onto our card. I'm not going to adhere it quite yet because I think we're going to put some black baker's twine on this one. Okay, then I have a piece of black, and once again we're going to vote because I cut 2 pieces of white, so we'll have to decide which one we use. We're going to take this really cool image here, and I'm going to stamp it one time in Berry Burst and one time in basic black, and then you can tell me which one you like the best. Okay, but don't vote yet because you don't have all the information. Okay, so there's one, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer. Well, I guess we could do it another way too, which would be to color in the black one. Ooh, this could be a Sophie's choice after all. All right, I need to clean this though. Do I have a, yes, I was gonna say, do I have a chamois handy? That makes the cleaning process so much easier. All right. And then, oh, the real question is, I think I'm going to use black Memento because if I used StazOn, then I couldn't color it in with Stampin' Blends because that's an option too. So many choices to make. Okay. All right. So here is black on here. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment right here. And then here is Berry Burst. I don't even think we're going to have to vote about this. It's going to be black. But the question is, should I color any of these leaves like with Stampin' Blends? Or should I leave it black? I guess we could figure that out by stamping the back side of this. And we can vote that way. Okay, so sorry, we're changing things as we go. That's just how we roll on the Creativity Cave sometimes. All right, so now hold your votes. Hold your votes, because we're going to check and see, should we do the plain black or the colored black? All right. Now, you can't comment. You don't know all the information yet. Hold on. This could be mind-blowing. You don't even know yet. Hold the phone. I could rock your world, friends. I'm not going to do that last one because we're going to cover it up with the sentiment. But this could be earth-shatteringly amazing. It could also suck. You just never know. You don't know till you know, right? So I'm coloring in just a few of these leaves, the outline ones, with my Berry Burst. Okay, now it's a whole different ball game. All right, now, okay, Deborah Norris is the last comment. Now we're voting. Do we want the colored one? Or let's do our sentiment quick so we can make an educated decision. I want you to have all the information that you need. Okay, so this sentiment is in our Textured Notes stamp set. It says a little note of appreciation in really pretty font, which I love. And it's going to go right there. Or maybe I might have to color that if we do that one. Okay, so I want the colored or the black one. Do you see? Do you see the difference? See, now y'all are voting colored when you said just leave it black before. Okay, I'm laughing. Okay, so everybody except like one person wants the colored version. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go with the colored version, and because I'm changing my positioning a little bit, we'll do this last leaf quick. It's pretty awesome, right? I think what would be really fun is to color this with like a rainbow of colors for the leaves. That just came to me right this very moment. So that could be kind of fun for this stamp. All right, so I'm going to adhere this. So many things are getting changed about this card, which I kind of love. Now, another thing I could do too on this, I didn't, but I could stamp these leaves, or there's this leaf from this stamp set. I could stamp those on this DSP to kind of add that to the paper. Obviously, the other side of the paper does have some fun things, but it's pretty cool. Okay, just wait till you see our final card because it's another good one. And you obviously are going to need to order this bundle, and then when you order it with me, you can get this card kit for free with all of this awesome stuff in it. Okay, so we're going to pop up this, oops, that was not what I was expecting. We're going to pop up this little rectangle right here. And then I think what I want to do is wrap this with some of that black baker's twine that I am literally itching to use. I don't know if you could tell that or not, but I am. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this around a couple times. On the back. We will tie it, I think. You should be able to. And then, oh, Lordy. The struggle is real here. Okay, I got it. Whew. Trim this out down so it doesn't stick out anywhere it shouldn't stick out. Then I'm going to adhere this to my card. Like so. Oh, So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Trish, you are just not going to be disappointed in this one. I'm just going to throw that out there for you. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to add this. Where to position it? I want to be able to see my little lines. Let's see, take the smaller one. And I'm putting it, oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Trim the excess off, Dina. Goodness. Okay. Oh. The positioning of this should not be this complicated. Wow. We'll get there. Stick with me. Okay, I'm going to end up covering up that little leaf that I ended up coloring at the end, but so it goes. All right, now where are our embellishments? We're going to take and put some of those black matte dots. So nice. Do you ever do this? I slide mine off the thing and then it's like messed up. Okay, so I'll put 2 there and 1 up there. Oh, I love this. Okay, but wait, there's more. So obviously we're going to put a piece of white on the inside of this card since it's black. And for that, I'm thinking what would be kind of fun is to just stamp this a few times in black. Oh, but I really like how that one looks. Maybe we're going to stick with that one. Sorry, kidding. Okay, but we're going to add in here our sentiment in some Berry Burst ink. So this is the innie sentiment. I love when there's innie sentiments, don't you? Okay, and it says, "You are seriously the best." So cute. And you don't have to color this in, but I feel like we should. It's just a couple leaves. So again, we'll just do some dark Berry Burst at the base of these leaves, and then we'll blend it out with our light. So awesome. Oh, I think this leaf is just really fun. So not gonna lie, it's one of my faves. And I just really love the font of the words in this set. They're just so pretty. I wish I could write like this. And I'm pretty sure my son would be like, what does that say? He cannot read cursive writing really well. It really cracks me up. I'm trying to think. He was looking at something not too long ago, and he's like, I can't read this. And I thought, wow. Wow. Okay, now should we take it one glorious step further? We're going to spritz with some Wink of Stella, because everything's better with a little Wink of Stella on it. I think we can all agree on that. And now it shimmers. Love that. Okay, such a fun card. I hope you like that one. Let's close up this pad before something bad happens. And then we're going to do another fabulous card. Now this time, so in this collection, there's actually 2 different sets of designer series paper. There is the black and white botanical textures, which we've been using. But the other is this really cool, it's called Woven Textures. And it has, there's 4 designs, so you get 3 sheets of each. And then there's different textures on each side, obviously. They are actual photographs, or the paper was designed with actual photographs. So I hope that makes sense. So what we're going to do is there's a really cool kind of grayish pattern, like I don't know, like a wicker. This to me is either like a basket or a chair. I'm sure that's where it came from. And then the other side is for sure a basket, like the top of a basket. But how cool is that? And obviously you can use either side of this paper, but we're going to use this side, or that's the side I chose anyway. I've got myself a gray granite card base, and you might think to yourself, oh, that's going to be a, you know, a nice kind of neutral card. Yeah, no, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my card like so. And apparently I did not even fold my card straight, but maybe we can fix that. All right, so there's that. Got our cool pattern on here. Then I've die cut 2 of those rectangles, and look at the fun edges on them. So we've got this kind of cool little pattern here in pebbled path. So that's really cool. And then the next smaller size in basic white. And this is going to match so nicely on our card like this. Okay. But we've got to stamp on this, and so I thought it would be pretty fun if we took and used some pastel colors on here with our stamp. So first off, let's clean this baby up real good. We don't want any of that black ink getting into our soft, pretty colors. Okay, so now you could do like a pastel rainbow. You could do some just soft colors. You could do the in colors because those are kind of pastel-y. Maybe we'll do the in colors because I kind of like the thought of that. All right, so we've got pretty in pink. Pretty in pink. Peach pie, petunia pop. Maybe we'll start with that. We could just go down the line. Probably only need like these. And I might actually switch this out for pool party just to make it a little bit more subtle. Okay, because Summer Splash is kind of a bright color. All right, so I'm going to go with that. And we're going to take our leaves. We're going to mix it up. There's 2 different leaves in this stamp set, so we want to use both. Okay, so actually, I think I'm going to go the other direction. Sorry. I thought I had this all planned out. I was wrong. Here we go, pool party on this side. So we get a big chunk of the pool party, if you will. Okay, and then I might even take the pool party, stamp it again on my scrap paper, and then stamp off a second stamp, or put a second stamping on here, stamped off, if that makes sense. All right, then we're going to clean that once more, because we're going to go down the line with our next color, which in this case is going to be petunia pop. You could for sure use like fresh freesia if you wanted. All right. And now I'm going to go ever so slightly lower on here, ink that up, stamp off a layer, and then I'm so bad. Then I'm going to stamp that on. You can see I'm doing it at a little different angle so you kind of see the leaves. Okay. Then pretty in pink. We're going to switch to this leafy image. So I'll stamp that on there full strength and then stamp off a second one. And if I were to go back and do this again, I would switch to bubble bath probably. That's just too, if you know what I mean. All right, last but not least, maybe it'll be okay when we add our peach pie. So we'll finish it off with peach pie down there in the bottom. Stamp off a layer of peach pie and add it over the top. And now we have kind of a rainbow of leaves on here, which is just so fun. And my guess is probably not where you thought this card was going to go when you saw this. So I'm going to take and adhere this label down. like that. And then this time I'm going to use some twine from my Baker's Twine Essentials because I've already used my black. So let's take another color out of here, which is this kind of grayish color. Ooh, that's probably not going to be enough. There we go. So this color kind of goes with gray granite. And we're just going to wrap it around 2 times. Tie it in the middle. And then we're going to pop that sentiment. Or we're going to add the sentiment over this. Okay, we'll trim this off. Let's get my good ribbon cutting scissors. So fun. Okay. Oh, so unexpected. Then I have, this is kind of the oddball rectangle in our set of dies, but I kind of love it. And we're going to stamp our final sentiment on here. Okay, and we're going to do that in some Pebbled Path. Do you see? I am mixing up the colors. By the way, Pebbled Path is one of the outgoing in colors. So I recommend getting yourselves some cardstock and a re-inker for this one if you've got it before they sell out. Sometimes they sell out crazy fast. And I just don't want you to miss it out if you would like it. Okay, so you are seriously the best. So cool. And that's just going to go right over this, which I love because it just kind of tones the whole thing down a little bit, you know? All right, let's pop this up. I am just knocking out the sheets of dimensionals today. That's making me happy because these don't store well in my little cubby. I mean, they store fine. They're just the oddball sheets. I either like my sheets brand new or almost gone. All right. Oh, look at that. So cool. Okay, I'm going to take and use some glue dots to adhere this. And the glue dot gives me, I like to call it a faux pop. It's not really much of a pop on my card, but it does lift it up ever so slightly. So it doesn't add bulk, but it does just kind of make it set on top of that card real nice, which I like. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to use some of our white dots on this. And I don't know about you, I just kind of put my dots on, I feel like sort of the same way all the time, but I do like the look of that. There we go. So pretty. And I feel like a little shimmer spritz once again is what is needed on this. And I can even color in those open leaves. I feel like that is really fun. I'm only going to do it on the ones that are, you know, stamped all the way, you know, like the full strength, because otherwise it gets a little busy. But there we go, and I can even color a leaf or two of this just to add some fun. There we go. Oh, so cute. Oh, and then, of course, we've got our panel for the inside, and that we can take, and I feel like let's use a couple. I like a pool party. Did I already close that up? Probably. I'll put a little pool party in here. Like that. And then a little bit of petunia pop. Like that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then finally, a little thank you, because what did our, you are seriously the best. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now let's try this. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I'm just gonna preface it by saying that. What if, we'll try it on the back side because you never know. What if we stamped that and then put the thank you over the top? Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp off a layer and stamp on there. Thank you. Kind of fun. All right, and then just to fill out the rest of this, I'm going to take this other little stamp that comes in here. I'm going to add it to the bottom so everything coordinates like it was all meant to be. Oh, so much fun. Okay, and we could spritz this too, to be honest. Why not? We've got all the things. Let's see, I just need something to smack this on. There we go. Oh, so pretty. Okay, let's put that on the inside of our card. See, it pays to try the back sides of your cards. I probably didn't have to stamp this off just because full strength, it actually is pretty light, but I just didn't want to make it so that you couldn't read the sentiment. Real nice, you know. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. Oh, okay. Let me close up my ink pads and then I will show you my projects from today. Sorry, I always have water on my desk and it's blocking my my ink pad holder. All right. So we made this fun card with this woven textures, or actually, what is this paper called? I can never remember. Oh, it is woven textures. All right. I was right. It's a miracle. Woven textures is this one. Then we've got the black and white paper, which is botanical textures. My gosh, I almost got that wrong. Botanical textures. And then our first card, which I've already lost. Oh, here it is. Right here. Also with that botanical textures. Oh, such fun colors. Lots of variety. So I hope you loved these projects. Again, if you shop my online store, and that just makes me so, so grateful. It helps me keep bringing these lives to you each week. And when you shop, you can get a free card kit featuring the projects we've made today. You'll get a PDF with the pictures, as well as the All-Star Video Class Bundle, which is a $15 value, all with your $50 purchase in my online store. So it's a really great opportunity to get a fabulous card kit. And then, of course, you can join us for our card challenge, which is to create a card featuring this first project. And when you do that, you can get entered into the drawing for a free bundle. Our bundle winner for April, I'm getting ahead of myself. Our bundle winner for February was Teresa Brown. So congrats to you, Teresa. And if you could give me the thumbs up. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't tell you how much that helps me. Let me know which card is your favorite from today's projects. That I love hearing that as well. And I will see you back here next week with a breakdown of Onstage. It just won't be on Monday. It'll probably be Wednesday, but I'm not positive yet. I got to check my schedule. Anyway, thanks for being here, friends. I will see you back next week. Have a great week, guys. Bye.